Brody here and talk about some of this batoning and putting other knives down and talking about rat tail tangs while they're pushing these cable tangs on you. You know, it's some of the silly stuff I'm seeing. I see this in everything, on Facebook, on YouTube. You'll see somebody say something and then the rest of them just fall in line and repeat it like it's fact. Like they've experienced it themselves and done it themselves. Oh yeah, rat tail tang's junk, I'd never own that knife. And well, for one, you haven't owned the knife. How are you going to evaluate it properly? And two, you're going to put that down and promote something else. Oh, the rat tail tang's bad, but you're pushing a knife with a cable tang that has a rattling hilt and pommel and it wobbles around, and that's the most deadliest knife in the world by cold steel. Give me a break. I'm seeing this in everything, even in the bodybuilding world. You got people repeating each other, repeating bro science. It sounds cool, they'll repeat it and say it. And suddenly it's fact everywhere. All of them believe it, all of them say it, it's all the truth. You haven't researched nothing. You haven't spent 1 second research. You don't even know how to use the internet. You can Google porn, but you can't even Google any facts or any information. You can't find nothing, look it up on your own. You'll ask me, oh, can you post a link? What, can't you Google something on your own? Can't you research anything on your own? Can't you look up and see that these people are telling you BS? Anyway, talk about, you know, these tangs and all that and batoning wood. You know what, I'm here to tell you right now, this batoning wood is nonsense. I've been in the woods since I was a young kid when my dad taught me and took me out there. I've been in the rain and started fires in the rain and everything. And I didn't have to do any crazy nonsense. You sure don't need to be splitting 4 and 6 inch thick, logs with a knife. You know what? I sold firewood on a professional level. I had a Husqvarna 268 chainsaw with a 28 inch bar, brother. I had a 25 ton hydraulic log splitter and a splitting maul. That's how you split wood. There's no reason to go out and split wood in the wilderness anywhere. If you want to split some smaller pieces to get kindling going or make a fire stick, that is one thing. You don't process a whole pile of wood. And for what? So your wood can burn faster for you? Is that what you're trying to do? Because that's what's going to happen. Throw the damn log on the fire, let it burn. Grow up. Quit playing army guy. 90% of you survivors people on these channels and everything are a joke. I like to see you use your stuff in the real world. I'm talking all of you, including Nut and Fancy. What a joke. I saw a video of him going tracking out in the snow and splitting a whole bunch of wood with a knife. For what? Oh yeah, we got to process all this wood. We got to get it processed. For what? Oh, it won't burn? You don't know how to start a fire? Man, check it out. They've been throwing logs on the fire for years, and you know what? Believe it or not, I know this is going to be so hard to believe, they burn, brother. Throw it on a fire, I bet you'd be surprised. You'll see it burn. Holy shit, huh? Whoa! Could that be possible? Yeah, it does. It burns. There's no point in splitting all that wood. First of all, it's a knife. What is a knife intended for? It is a cutting device. It's not for chopping. An axe is for that. A splitting maul is for that. If you don't like anything I say, get off my channel. I've started fires for years in the woods. Not had any trouble. I've had tons of fires. I know how to find dry firewood under trees, under overhanging rocks, in areas that people don't know how to find dry wood. I know how to make a feather stick. I don't need to split a tree in half with a knife to get firewood. You know, there are times when chopping with a knife is not unreasonable. But you know what? Doing things like this Adrian Survival Channel or Zombie Channel, whatever he's called himself now. He used to be No BS Survival Channel. Grow up, man. He went out and bought a Crocodile Dundee knife and a Crocodile Dundee hat, and all of a sudden he's Mr. Bushman. He tried that for a year and broke his knife, abusing it, chopping petrified wood on the knots to see how tough the knife was. And then he gets on there, when he breaks the knife, he gets a big boo-hoo video, him crying, the knife broke. Well, you abused it for a year. And all the tards on here that can't look it up and see the videos that led up to the broken knife. The first thing they do is bash the knife. Oh, it's a weak tang, it's a weak tang. Nah, the weak link was the one using the knife. You gotta be smarter than the tool, or you're the tool. Check that out, brother. You people, man, you make me laugh. All mass followers. No independent thought. No leaders nowadays. Where are the leaders at? Where are the smart people gone? Is there a field somewhere where they're growing dummies? Cultivating them by the loads? I don't get it. And I'll tell you what, brother. Me and some of the turnips, it was a bumpy ride, but we made it. I'm not stupid. I'm not going to follow you guys. I'm not jumping off the bridge with you guys. You go do what you want. You go play army guy. Play your little silly shit. You couldn't make it in a real survival situation. Not a real one. Play your little rehearse bullshit on a video. Show us standing out in the woods in your backyard somewhere. 90% of you are bullshit. Yeah, I'm calling you out. Let me actually see you go out there and survive with just your knife. You won't survive long abusing it. You want that? Just go cut you a solid block of 1-inch steel and put an edge on it. Get you a 1/4 inch thick machete all the way from the handle all the way through. No scales, no nothing on it, because that's all you need, a piece of steel. You'll probably tear that up too. Like my mama used to say, you'll tear the devil up if you can get your hands on him. You don't know how to use a tool, man. You don't know what it's intended for. I've never broken a knife like that. I've gone out, I've chopped stuff, yeah. But I ain't going out to see how tough it is. I can find something hard enough to break it and say, oh yeah, it broke. Well, duh. Figure out what abuse is and use is. Learn the fine line between that. Show me you're smarter than the tool that you have in your hand. Peace out, Brody.